Howdy y'all, and welcome back to Lives. I think it's time to play a little Infi-Tech 2. Alright. So, I guess I can turn this off here. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, we got some yellow spots. I don't like the yellow spots, that's for sure. I'll need monsters spawning because I left one tiny little... Last thing I need is creepers wandering in here and blowing up my stuff. So, oh yeah, I guess I've done quite a bit since last episode. So I guess first up is my gas-powered turbine ran until I was out of carrots. Completely out of carrots. I've never even come close before, but it ran until I was completely out. So, I believe that means I need more carrots. But I would also like to move my power production into my new wing. Look at that. I spent quite a bit of time building my... It's not done because this bugger is sunk into the floor. Yeah, I think this should be plenty of room to put the turbine casing up here and move all my centrifuges out here, I think, is my plan. And then that way we can see how this looks, or how this will fit in, and in regards to producing fuel. None of it's running right now, but I also have been working on getting together. Whoops. Big slime appeared, so I had to, of course, grab the slime off of him. But I think it's unfortunately time for Steve's carts to go. I lost another Steve's cart. Something must have spawned or something. I was here, I was floating in the air, and I had walked away from my computer for a while, and when I came back, I was still floating in the air, but the little Steve's cart that goes around here that I was using to harvest sesame seeds when I remembered to plant them was gone. So, I guess that means he got to go. This guy's still going though. Although, I mean, I'm not gonna like just remove him for no reason. I'll just let him keep going round and round. But my reliance on Steve's carts has got to go. Let's put it that way. Not that I don't love Steve's carts. I do love Steve's carts, and I think it's a very cool mod. Yeah, I think the forestry farms are easier to work with in regards to collecting carrots. So I have put in 6 new frames, I guess. But I need to make all the blocks for them yet, so I haven't done any of that yet. I'm also going to need a ton of dirt, but dirt will be easy to get because I do have my quarry still going down there, and I can just go hit that up for dirt. I probably won't use the quarry to get the dirt. I have been using the quarry to get the cobblestone, but I can just go down with my laser and start blowing holes in the areas that have been mined because it's all almost solid dirt. So I do need a bunch of farm blocks, right? So it's 25 times 4, so it's 100 farm blocks per spot. 100 farm blocks per spot, and I've got 6. So I need 600 blocks. So I basically need 10 stacks of stone brick. 1, 2, 3, 4. I got about 4.5 at the moment. At least they're made out of cobblestone, right? So that's not going to be too big of an issue. I'm going to go ahead and dump them off in here. You, of course, are set up for a totally different thing. We're going to have to reposition the old... I think that's where you make farm blocks, right? Ah, man. It's been a while. Farm blocks. Alright. So to make farm blocks, I need... Oh, right, yes. I need redstone, which isn't going to be a problem. I need a ton of steel screws. Every screw is... Wow. Every screw is 4... Well, that's not so bad. That just means I need... Let me do my math again here. Come on. So it's 5 by 5, right, per layer. There are 4 layers. I've got 6 guys. Yeah, 600. Wow. I take it back. I take it back. This is going to be an undertaking. Because this means, like screws, I can get 4 screws per ingot, so I need 600 ingots of steel. What about this copper item casing? How much is 72 molten copper? How many ingots makes 72 molten copper? Can I have just 1 ingot, please? Just show me 1 ingot. Oh, you know what? That plate would work, right? Because this plate would be basically an ingot. 144 per ingot. So I can get 2 casings per ingot. So I only need 300. I better write this down. Come on. No, I don't... Can I please have Notepad? Thank you. Alright, so I need 600 steel ingots. And I need 300 copper ingots. Okay. And then I need... This will be a little trickier, because I need... 5 tin ingots equal 4 electron tubes. So I need... Well, no, I guess that's... what? If I take the calculator and I divide 600 by 4, that's 150. So I need to run this 150 times, so I need 5. Really? I actually need... That can't be right. That can't be right. If I need 600 ingots of copper... No, I just need 600 divided by 5, right? That's all I need. 600 divided by 5. So I need 120 ingots of tin. And then a bunch of redstone and some molten glass. But you know what? Sand is easy to come by, so I'm not too worried about that. Yes, this is actually where I want to be. So let's look at what I've got for copper. I have 128, 160... What is that? That's 128, 168, 188. I've got 188. So I need another 112 ingots of copper. So I'm definitely going to have to run some more copper through here. Definitely going to have to run some more tin. Definitely going to have to run some more iron. Whew. Okay. And looks like you were done. I'm going to swap you back down. That has been running stone through it so that I can get enough stone. And I will just rely on this guy down here to do the rest of the stone because it's going to take me a bit to get the iron and stuff worked through. So I need 600. Wow, that's a lot. Like I need an unbelievable amount of these plates. I need that can't be right. That seems like a ridiculous amount. You know what? Let's work on them one at a time. So, I need 100 blocks. I need 400 of these plates. So 400 divided by 64. So I need basically 6¼ stacks of these. Now I think I've got casing right here, right? So let's go ahead and we'll get this guy started. I want to make sure that gives me 2. Yeah. So they'll give me 2 stacks. This will be 2 stacks. And then that'll be a 5th stack. So I'm pretty close on what I need for copper for a single thing. Oh man, what have I got for crushed anything in here? I do have some copper dust. Let's bring this up. I could use some apatite. I know that I'm low on apatite again, but I've got some iron dust and copper dust, but I kind of want to keep that dust available just in case. I got all this chalcopyrite. What can I do with chalcopyrite? I don't know what the rule is on that stuff anymore. What do I do with chalcopyrite? Oh, it looks like it cooks into copper nuggets. Alright. So we'll take a bunch of this chalcopyrite. I might have been using it for something else, honestly, but I don't remember at this point. We'll see what happens when I throw it in the oven here. If I give you 1 chalcopyrite, you to give me molten copper. Okay. You got a little bit of iron left in there too. I should have looked first. I am in need of my plunger. Really? Okay. Oh, I must have scooped out the... Well, now I can put in whatever I want. Alright, let's, I guess, just go with the iron first. And then you can have the chalcopyrite. Okay. Now, my quarry has actually recently hit an iron and copper section I saw. So I am going to definitely be getting into some of that. I saw that I have some more bricks in here. Do you have room for more bricks? You do. There you go. We should go back out here. Yeah, it's exciting to finally have the the turbines going, but then I was shocked when I checked it and it was shut down, and I'm like, oh man, it shut down. Why did I come back up here? This isn't where I want to be. And then I went to check why it was shut down, and then I saw there are no carrots anywhere. No carrots. Like, what are the chances of that? That's just crazy. No, I don't need silver ore. I don't need limonite. Where did I see? There's iron right there. Some iron. Must be on the other side where I saw it. Oh, you know what? I got one more box here. Here we go. Iron, 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 copper. Yeah, a bunch of iron and some more copper. So, let's go get these into the grinder. And then that way I can get started on more of these. And we'll go ahead and get the next stack of copper in there. You know, I can feed you that, and that way I can fit this in here. And you know what? I don't need to be hanging on this. You know, I do have a bunch of steel rods already done up for another project. I do want to make a new steel boiler. Let's do this first, though. So why don't you go ahead and cut through those. That'll get us started on that. Alright, and then I'm going to get another load of ores. We'll see how that goes. Oh man, alright. So get another load of this upstairs and chomping down. This is where I could use another macerator. This is where I could use more room in my inventory. I need a third bag to carry all the billions of junks. See, this is the problem. I got that bag, right, to carry more inventory space, and now it's just full. And I never have room. I do have lots of obsidian dust, though, to work on cooking up some oxygen. I don't really cook up oxygen, but for when I start doing the steel, which should happen pretty quickly here, I guess. I did have a lot of... I guess I need oxygen now. Alright, well, let me unload some more of this, and oh man, I just got a smidgen of iron in there. You know, I think this chalcopyrite makes a lot of ingots. Except it only does 3. That's probably a waste of chalcopyrite, huh? Yeah, well, I will let it finish doing its thing. I don't need them right now, though. I guess I could put some up here. I haven't used these things in forever. I should break these down. They're not even worth my time anymore, are they? I mean, It takes like what, 2.5 minutes or something to cook up a single ingot. And these guys over here, you got. Oh yeah, this is a nearly full drum. There you go. Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to disable you. Didn't realize you were shut down because you ran out of oxygen. Okay, so you do your thing, and you were slow. You've got room. Why don't you hold on to some of this? What do I need to do with the 10 ingots? I just need to use the 10 ingots, right? So let's go ahead and unload those over here. And then I'm going to get some sand, I think, and start in on producing glass for later. You know, I should probably do something about the appetite too while I'm here. Not maybe these either. Okay. Appetite. Lots of appetite. Appetite. And by something I mean, please crush this up. I have so much crushed appetite. Look, I even got a bunch in here already. Interesting. I didn't realize I had so much appetite already ready to go. Okay. Bucket. Bucket of water. Oh, looks like that was already there. Bucket of water. Bucket of water. Oop, that one didn't go. And one more bucket of water. Okay. I mean, I gotta go to the same spot I'm gonna get sand as I need to carry the appetite, so I might as well get it all now, and then that way I can just make one trip down here to load you up with fertilizer for the various farms. That's another thing. I am gonna have to make some severe amounts of conduits to do this, right? Oh, I forgot you make dirt too. Oh, yeah. I forgot this makes dirt. I don't know why I grabbed so much sand. I really only have room for one thing. I might just go ahead and grab some dirt right now while I'm at it, though. Just so you've got room to do up the dirt. Man, I guess my game's been running a while today. It's getting a little stuttery. I raised the... I don't know why I didn't do this before. It's not like I don't have room. But I raised the amount of RAM both the server and client are using, which has taken a lot of the stutter out that I was experiencing. It wasn't bad enough that I couldn't play. I just noticed it, you know, every once in a little bit, like it was just doing. But yeah, so I have raised. I think I'm running 12 gigs of RAM on the server. Did I put it to 12? Might be 8. I think I put it to 12 though. I think I put it to 12 on the client and 8 on the server. They were at 4. I have 32, so I'm not particularly worried. Oops. I can't remember. I think I have to do this. I'm pretty sure I have to do this, and then on the other one I went around and I put down water as well. And I figure since they're all together here, I can probably get away with like a single reservoir over here to feed them all water. And since they are close together, it shouldn't be too bad because I just need, like, if I get a pipe, like I already have pipes for this stuff basically, right? Because they're all connected to the same pipes. And so if I connect into these pipes here, I think is the same pipe everywhere. So I already have a pipe over here, and there's a pipe over here, and they're all interconnected. I just basically have one giant conglomerate of materials flooding through these pipes, right? There's wood and saplings and charcoal and carrots, and all that just, whoops, all that just goes through the pipes. Wow, that's going to take forever. So I think I can tap in anywhere I ran a pipe already, and you know, so there's a and I'll have to extend the size on this one, but here's a dimensional anchor here that's got a pipe underneath of it, so I can pop a pipe up from there. I got one over there. I've got one over there. And so that's 3 different spots I can tap into the pipe system. And that'll get me fertilizer. I think it includes the fertilizer, charcoal, and carrots all flow through the same setup. And then, like I said, I'll get one reservoir out here for water purposes. And they'll each have their own steam production. I don't have connected out here though, so I am gonna have to run a lot of conduits to bring steam out to all these places, because I think the conduit's doing all right on the other farms. So I'll be making a lot of pressurized. I might just use the other kind. What kind did I use? I mean, I basically have to run all new anyways down through here, but what kind did I use over here? Oh, it's definitely pressurized. So yeah, I'm going to have to make a ton of pressurized. Although this actually runs up, I think, for the fertilizer, so maybe I don't have fertilizer connected into these other pipes. I should. It would make my life easier, I think. Look at these vines growing on the bottom of this. That's weird. If I do though, if I just tap in, I mean, it wouldn't be anything more than just a wrench click almost to tap in. And then I could take all this other conduit out that runs into the side of this. Oh yeah, I've got a dude over there too. Interesting. Anyways, let's go ahead and get the last of this run out. Yeah. So that's kind of where I'm at the moment. I ran out of carrots, so I built the new wing for my gas turbine, and then I decided I was going to do a bunch of forestry farms, provided I have enough materials, because apparently that's going to take a lot of copper and steel and whatnot. And I didn't realize I brought this much dirt with me. Whew. I hadn't planned on spending my rest of my video here just doing dirt laying, but yeah. And then I believe 6 farms should way outproduce my little Steve Cart carrot farm. And I feel like the other 2 farms that I already have going for carrots probably produces more than my Steve's Cart farm. So this will give me 8. Although I might, you know, I'm thinking I might add another farm yet. But not for carrots. I am tired of going out and harvesting rubber, and I usually wind up with a rubber plantation or whatever they're called, and so that I don't have to go out and harvest rubber from the trees. So I might wind up doing that too. If you can still do that, I can't remember. I mean, if I'm going to have all this stuff out here anyways, I might as well throw in one tiny farm for rubber and just let it collect all the rubber in a box, and then that way when it gets full it can just shut. I don't even guess I need a box. I just tell it to collect rubber. I just need the smallest, tiniest farm for that. Because it's not something I use constantly, but when I do need it, you know, I only get a handful of rubber from the trees, and I'm like, oh man, now I've got to wait for more rubber to come through for cabling. I need it a lot for cabling and stuff like that. So, all right, well, with that, I am gonna call it a day. So click like if you like, subscribe, share, and catch the next one. I will talk to you later.